guys, Ara over here, and welcome to Survive Russia on F1 2019. Yes, we're back with the Survive series on the channel after a bit of a break, the last one being the Canadian Grand Prix. If you're unfamiliar with the challenge here, we're here on the PC version of F1 2019 with an extreme damage mod installed onto the game, and we have to try and survive one entire lap of the track without any bits of our car breaking. So if a tiny bit of our front wing comes off and the game recognizes that, we have to restart the lap. And also, as of late, for the last year or so, we've also added on to the challenge. We have to try and get into the top 10 at the end of the lap. Otherwise, I could technically just go like a turtle at the back of the grid and survive that way. So we're going to try and make the top 10. And if you didn't know already, I'm driving on a keyboard in these Survive videos, which is obviously not what I usually drive on. I usually drive with a actual steering wheel, if you didn't know. But obviously, new viewers always sometimes come across the Survive videos and they don't know that I normally drive with a steering wheel and not a actual keyboard. There's a reason why I'm driving with a keyboard, because it adds that much more of a challenge of trying to turn an F1 car with two left and right arrows, which literally makes the car feel like a boat, which actually is probably what Robert Kubica and George Russell feel like every single weekend. So, well, I shouldn't complain too much, actually, to be honest. But yeah, we're here at the Sochi Autodrome, and, well, Survive Russia in the past has been an absolute calamity, because the AI cannot go side by side into what is not even a turn one, which is a kink. They seem to not be able to do that on the previous game, so I'm curious to see how it's going to be on F1 2019. I think we should just dive in, shall we?
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Okay, I swear to God, if he was about to say something about turn one, or I don't even know, Sandoval, he could have mentioned it here. You don't know, that's how thick the engineer is. I was about to kick off, but no, he just said he knows what I can do, and hopefully that is surviving the carnage that will be ensuing us right now. We're here, P18, in the Haas of the Romain Grosjean. Yeah, the Romain Grosjean. You know, for reasons that I think you all know are clear. But let's get into this then. Attempt numero 1 at the Survive Russia challenge here to 5 red lights for our first attempt. Actually holding down the clutch would be a good idea, actually, there, Ab. I just about spotted that last minute there, and here we go, and it's a horrendous start. We're down to nearly last place there, into the kink of turn 1, and so far, what the... Okay, I was going to say, I was surprised that no one's crashed yet, and then Kubica just comes and swipes us a little bit, very delicately. That was a very, very subtle front wing brake there for me, and a rear end brake for him. Okay, you know what? I think this, I think this could actually be quite anticlimactically easy. That was quite, maybe this is the year, 2019, F1 2019, maybe this is the year the AI can finally go through turn 1 all fine. Obviously, there are other turns here in Russia, but this is the main one that caused issue last year when we did Survive Russia, so I don't know, let's keep left here. Oh, my lola! I don't even know what kind of sound that was. What? Okay, this time, it didn't happen. I clearly jinxed it. I was talking about it way too confidently, and then it just all occurred ahead of me. Yeah, woohoo! Look at that. Look at that one front wing. Hang on, if I just pause here, if I go slow, look at that front wing fly off into that. Is taking some air. That is wild. Right, so I can't rest on my laurels. It's they might be still quite stupid to turn 1. I just got lucky in that first attempt there. Here we go then. 5 red lights, third attempt here. We're going to I'll stay in the middle because I've got no choice because the Williams car's on my left and right, and oh lord. Okay, I lifted off there and broke for good measure. We've dodged 2 people. Okay, there's a bit of carnage in turn 1. Not too much, though. Can we send one to the inside now? Obviously, we need to get P10, so we need to get a move. Of course, the bollard broke my... What? Arav, you've been doing Survive for about 5 years now, or something like that. Why wouldn't you think the bollard would break your car? It's an extreme damage mod. That's the exact whole point of the extreme... It's extreme... I went to cut that corner so confidently. I was like, cut the corner here, get down inside of that Alfa Romeo, no problem. Completely forgot that, yeah, why wouldn't the bollard break my front wing? It is a destructible thing, and my car is very sensitive now with this mod. I just didn't think, really. Right, we move again for fourth attempt, and actually this time around, everyone has survived turn 1. That's very surprising. Right, let's go down the inside. We need to make the top 10, like I was about to say, and there's been a massive crash there, and we're up into P11 as most of the grid have taken themselves out at turn 2. That is quite something. We're quite lucky for that. But now we need to go on because we're still not P10. And so the attempt will not count if we don't make it. And I've got an issue of Raikkonen is actually closing up to me more so than I'm closing up to the grid here. Oh, that's a beautiful corner cut. Yeah, that's no other way to put it. And Raikkonen. Mate, Raikkonen. I've got a screen freeze. No, the game never wants me to succeed. Of course there was a screen freeze. At this exact moment, the Alfa Romeo went for a move. The exact moment I needed complete control of my car, the game decided, oh, you know what, Aaron? Nah, just gonna pause your game here, make you turn right in game, and yeah, your attempt's over, Sonny Jim. It's over. I thought we were through with the screen freezes. I can't lie, lads. I thought we were done. I hadn't had a screen freeze in about 2.5 months of the game being out. And now all of a sudden, after the latest 1.10 patch, which had nothing but cosmetics for the multiplayer cars, it seems to be screen freezing all over the gaff. So, yeah, welcome back to 2018. The Survive Screen Freeze episodes are back, because we used to get tons of those on F1 2018. And they were, well, the word's not glorious. They were a pain in the arse, but we move. Right, we go on. I think this is our 5th attempt now. Very slow start into turn 1. Turn 2, what can we do? Down the inside. Easy does it. Oh! And now they're all parking up it. I don't know. What's the Russian Tesco? I don't know. I don't know what it is. If you're Russian, in the comments below, let me know what the equivalent of a Russian Tesco is. It might be good for the colour commentary in future. But we go again, and that was just not ideal. Everyone just stopped. I don't know, did some bird watching, wanted to, I don't know, you can't see the Kremlin from here, but they wanted to, oh no! No! Oh, screen freeze in half. I dodged the crash, but then the screen freeze came in. That was a T-bone collision and a half there. Giovinazzi got pummeled from either side. And oh, Lord, the Ferrari's been dented in. We're last place now, P15. I'm not confident, I can't lie, that we're going to get P10 now. Unless they just want to take each other out ahead of us now, that would be really great. Otherwise, I don't see how this is going to work here for us. Let's just pray. There's plenty of corners here at Russia, to be fair, that they can crash at. There's obviously the back straight into Sector 3. That might be a place where there's a last-minute kerfuffle and we get into P10. Let's hope for that. But right now, I'm corner cutting all over the place and just trying to keep this thing in a straight line and not hit a wall, basically. I'm really not catching them whatsoever at all. I need to... Prayers now. Everyone, pray in chat. Right, crash. Crash. Someone's got to have a crash. Surely... into the tunnel, not tunnel, under the bridge. Surely there's going to be an absolutely monumental accident that takes 5. You got...
Are you alright? Engine off, engine off.
No, I just take me out. I'll just go and put the clown mask on now, shall I? I wasn't going to get the top 10 anyway, but that wasn't my finest moment. Driving in a slightly curved straight is not something you can do on a keyboard very easily. I will want to point that out, because it's an analog input of left and right, and so, oh, I've taken out the Williams behind me. I saw that. Oh, what?
Are you okay?
What?
That was a big one. Confirm.
How did I lose my front wing? I didn't hit anyone on my front end. How did I lose my front wing? Game, explain that to me. Not on. How do I do that? How am I screen freezing in the replay cameras? Come on. All right, I've whipped out the controller for this because we need to see what's gone on here because the front wing broke and I didn't hit anything. Look, all right, we're fine. Okay, okay. Don't tell me it's the shockwave physics. Oh my God. Look at that absolute bollocks. Look at that little tap, and what happens in unison? The Williams front wing and the Haas front wing go off. How does that make any... The front wing's gone through my car and then broken part of the... Oh, and Magnussen's had an issue. It's gone through the car and then broken a bit more of the Williams car. There's a Force India Racing Point front wing flying at me. How has that made any sense, though? I would have made it through. And another screen freeze in a replay camera. Brilliant. This makes no sense whatsoever. There's no excuse for that. There is no excuse. That is I was clean through. I was through. Now my game's crashed. My game's... I've gone back to the keyboard. And what's happened here is my game is not what's happened to this game since the 1.0.10 patch? This game has a vendetta against me. I just sort of, it just froze for a good minute there. I don't know what on earth happened when I switched back from the controller to the keyboard, but there we go. The game's throwing screen freezes at me, bogus physics at me, crashing my game halfway through the record. It just doesn't want me to do it today. It just doesn't. We've only got through about 5 attempts and it's already throwing everything at it, and the kitchen sink and more. Oh, that was a good survival attempt, but now I'm on the left. I'm on the left and I don't want to be here. I don't want to be on the left. I don't want to be here. Okay, cool. We're good. Good. Another car out. We're P15. Okay, come on. 5 more places and we're close to 5 cars. Come on. This has been good. We've avoided a high-speed crash, turn 1. We avoided turn 2. We've got Ricardo on the inside. We're going to try and avoid him, hopefully. And come on. Oh, that's actually quite a good call, you know. Ricardo, no. No, Ricardo. I can see you in the mirrors, mate. No. And I've gone down the inside of Russell. And it's not panned out. I'm pretty sure I do take off for about a year of my life recording each of these episodes when I do them, guys. This is why I don't do them as often anymore. Because I'm worried about my health. You know, I feel like I am taking years off my life by doing this because I don't get as angry ever in life apart from when I'm recording these videos. I genuinely though, if you know me in person, I'm a very chilled out person, but on these videos, it just makes my blood boil because they're just so stupid. No. Oh, my Lord. If you took me out, Norris, I swear to God, that was a Hulkenberg PTSD flashback to Monaco. That was something close. Come on, okay, come on. On the attempt, I've just talked about my health and this game pissing me off. Can we please do it now? I don't care if it's an anticlimactic one. I want to do it now. Come on, the Tesco car park was there, the Russian car park was there, and now I deserve to come through, especially after the bollocks of that physics before the front wing. It's my time now, P9, we're good to go, come on. Alright, easy does it to this left, easy, Arab, easy, right, cool, made it. Nail that, right, we're good. And we come round through to the last 2 bends. This may be a lot more anticlimactic maybe than previous Survive episodes. It might have been a lot easier on this year's game than 2018. But there you go, we've survived Russia in F1 2019. AI still probably as dumb as they were in 2018 in turn 1. But we just got luckier on the run there. I think we deserved it after the bollocks that we just witnessed before with the game. Screen freezing, crashing on me, giving me that random ass physics. And so, we end off the video. We've survived Russia. That is the video, guys. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Let me know what track you want to see me do next on the Survive series. And I will try and do my best there. If you're new around here, do get subscribed for weekly full-on content. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoy today. Goodbye.